Destination, mid-tier. Welcome to the second part of ship goals, where we begin to see the depth of the deep end. We'll be covering the rarer ships, the event-only ships, and the high-cost remodels that you will want to add to your fleet. Strap in and hold on, Tanaka's wild ride is going to get wilder from here. Let's start with the rarer ships before we delve into event-only ships. First are Isokaze and Hamikaze. These two have a special Bikai remodel which turns them into accessible AACI DDs. While their AACI multipliers are a respectable 1.55 and can access this AACI with the basic 10 cm high-angle guns and air radar, they will be replaced by Akazuki class DDs should you get them from events. More on that later. Uegumo class DDs, especially Naganami, will require a BP and additional item called action reports to remodel to Kai 2 and will allow access to the powerful 12.7 cm D Kai 2 guns. As established in the basic series, Naganami with fit bonuses will make her an extremely powerful surface combat DD, so much that in fact she will surpass Yudashi. The barriers to accessing these remodels aside from earning the ships are the action reports. This item is only earnable from quests and events. Fortunately, the quests to earn action reports are accessible early on and eventually will lead to repeatable quarterly quests to earn them over the year. All Uegumo class ships in the game are scheduled to have Kai 2 remodels and 6 have had them implemented, including Naganami. Each Kai 2 comes with one D Kai 2 gun, thus you will need to complete 2 remodels to have a full pair to enjoy the full fit bonus combo. Another alternative is to boost Yudashi's power with fit bonuses through 12.7 cm C Kai 2 guns, which you can gain from remodeling Asashio class DDs to Kai 2. The ones that are implemented do not require any items and they come with one C Kai 2 gun upon remodel. Additionally, all Asashio class Kai 2 come with the ability to equip DLCs. Especially Asashio herself can remodel further into a Kai 2D form, which turns her into a very powerful ASWDD, provided you have the ASW gear to bring out her potential. Should you require another TCI capable ship, the Kagero class DD Yukikaze will be a good choice. Remodeling to Kai at level 20, she is the ship with the highest stock luck of 60 after remodeling with high enough torp to accommodate TCI duty. It is possible to build her at the dry docks instead, but you are better off spending the resources farming for ships and finding her eventually. As of the time of making this video, it is suspected that she will be receiving a Kai 2 remodel soon. Use this information however you wish. Yubari is a ship you may have constructed without much effort. She received a set of Kai 2 remodels which changes her from a rather mediocre 4-slot CL into a 5-slot CL with increased use. The remodel will cost a BP and action report. Her second Kai 2 remodel, Kai 2 Toku, is the most useful, allowing use of many subs. However, keep in mind her 4th and 5th slots have a limited list of gear equipable, much like hole punch slots. Mikuma is the hardest of the Megami class cruisers to come by. While her slot sizes once remodeled to CAV at level 30 are smaller than Megami, she comes with a powerful 20.3 cm number 3 gun once remodeled. This is the easiest way to add the number 3 guns to your arsenal. Save one Mikuma to use as a CAV, then level any dupes you have to get more number 3 guns. After you are done, you may do with the dupes however you want. This is your fleet, you make the decisions. As mentioned in the last video, 2 of the Kongu class FBBs have a 3rd remodel implemented. Kongu and Hai have access to a Kai 2C remodel at level 90 and 92 respectively, requiring 2 BPs, 1 action report, and 2 times called new model gun mount improvement materials. This item is much rare like its aerial counterpart, which will come up later. They are earnable from quests, but they tend to be very difficult. Another way to earn them is from events. The Kongu class Kai 2C remodels allow them to engage in torpedo attacks and thus improve their night fighting power along with the ability to equip torpedoes. They have access to a unique nighttime-only special attack which will require being placed in the flagship position along with another KanColle class in the second. However, the special attack is not guaranteed to happen. As such, you would be forgiven to believe that these ships should not be placed as a goal of any kind. However, there will be times, especially during events, where you will bring out BBs and require extra power during night, which is exactly where BBs struggle more than any other type of ship. Having a BB capable of having torpedo power of any amount can be the difference between failing and succeeding. Thankfully, there is one specific BB capable of torpedo strikes which is much cheaper to remodel that we will cover later in this video. Ise and Hyuga have a Kai-2 remodel which requires 2 BPs, 1 protopult, and 1 action report and 1 aerial improvement material in Hyuga's case. Due to their protopult requirement, these will come below Shoukeiku and Zoikaku in priority. However, what they allow you to do is something worth covering. Both Ise and Hyuga gain a 5th slot and become capable of equipping carrier-based fighters and a limited array of dive bombers. Ise specifically has 2 slots with slot size of 22 planes, making her an absolutely game-changing BBV, as she can now bring significant air power to places CVs are unable to, or aid in air power when only weaker CVs are available. Hyuga is weaker in plane slots but makes up for it with the ability to perform OASW when equipped with 2 autogyros or 1 helicopter. However, given the higher cost and limited scope, you may want to prioritize Ise over Hyuga. Nagato and Mutsu are relatively rare BBs which may seem limited in use as you progress further into the game. However, they both are capable of remodeling to Kai-2 at cost on only 1 BP and become game-changing BBs. While the required levels are 88 and 89 respectively, a very high level requirement but not out of the ordinary, as you may have noticed by now, these two become capable of a special attack that can be triggered during day or night in the case it failed to happen during the day. Requiring that either Nagato or Mutsu be flagship followed by another BB in the second position and echelon formation, they will initiate a powerful triple hit attack with its own damage multipliers, with pairing the two in Kai-2 form resulting in the most powerful end result, thus often called the Nagamitsu special. Should you get either or both of these BBs, make sure to keep them and level them when possible. Having access to such a powerful attack can make events much easier for you. The Yamato class BB, Musashi, is the only one of the two to have a Kai-2 remodel, and this K2 is notably expensive, needing 3 BPs, 1 action report, and 3 gun mount improvement materials, not to mention that she can only be earned from large-scale construction or LSC outside of events, which will cost an enormous amount of resources even if you get her on the first try. However, once you do remodel her to Kai-2 at level 89, you gain access to a 5-slot BB designed for pure daytime destruction. Teihao is a CVB you can build through LSC as soon as you gain access to the feature. It is the only CVB which starts off as one and tends to be recommended to at least try to build whenever there are resources to spare when lacking any other CVB. Her stats and slot sizes at Kai are usable as well. Whether or not you decide to get her or not is entirely up to you and your resource management. The next one is something you will not want to skip out on. Unryo is a CV that you will soon realize to be very average even at Kai. However, she is required to upgrade the Zero Model 52C601 Air Group fighter, which can then be converted through a quest into an extremely powerful fighter which carries over the upgrades but cannot be upgraded after the conversion. You can thank me later for giving you that tip. Unfortunately, due to the unexpected length of this video, we will have to push covering event ship goals to the next one. The video after that will cover specific gear goals or quest lines you may want to aim for. But before we go, remember that this is your fleet, so it's up to you to manage your ships, your resources, and your goals. What we've gone over are highly suggested recommendations, but they are just that, highly suggested recommendations. There is nothing stopping you from going in a different direction. How you use any of this information is entirely up to you. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.